What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Thingos back again for another video, and today what I wanted to do was talk a little bit more about Invincible. Now, there's been a very interesting thing that I've been seeing going around since my last few videos that I dropped talking about Conquest. And I was on one of the Invincible Facebook groups, and somebody said something very interesting, and I figured I'd make a video about it because I actually feel the same way. Now, as excited as I am about the character of Conquest coming to the story of Invincible, I feel like it shouldn't be in season 2. Now, let me explain that. Even though I got several videos talking about what to expect in season 2, you know, what to expect from Conquest in season 2, you know what I'm saying, if he pop up, stuff like that. My own personal feelings, if we're talking about pacing and the story, and if they really want to, you know, just have Invincible really be plotted out good for the long haul and not just rush shit, man, I really don't think Conquest should come in season 2. And if he does, he shouldn't have like a main role. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all can maybe add in a couple of scenes here and there with the character to hype him up, build him up, maybe give him a little bit more backstory here and there. You know what I'm saying? Like additional stuff, similar to how they did with season 1. A lot of it was comic book material, but what they did was they kind of switched around the order of events and when it happens, and then they added a lot of original material. One of my best examples of this is episode 7, which was damn near all original. Like episode 7 had so much original content that I was just like, damn. But I loved it all though, you know what I'm saying? But I wasn't expecting it, and I really like how they did episode 7 because it led perfectly into episode 8, which was an amazing finale for season 1. But I feel like with season 2, you should really focus on the other villain, Angstrom Levi. Now, Angstrom Levi is a very iconic Invincible villain. He's really like Invincible's nemesis. You know, I think that's probably like one of the main recurring villains that really does damage to Invincible, you know, psychologically, and he causes a lot of damage to not only, you know, Invincible, but just his life. You know, he does a lot of shit to this dude, and it's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, he ain't beat his ass like Conquest did, but he still causes a lot of problems for the character Invincible, and his arc is definitely interesting. The way he turns into Angstrom Levi, the power that he possesses, and just the overall impact that he has on the story. It's very interesting, and I'll be excited to see how they further flesh that out and translate that to the animated series, because there's definitely room for that plot line to grow and really thrive and, you know, change into a lot of different things. I kind of felt like the origin of Angstrom Levi, like how he switched, you know, and wanted to kill Invincible, kind of came out of nowhere. I always chalked it up to he had so many different like things going on in his head after that experiment failed, and, you know, he got all of his multiple personalities, well, not personalities, but all of his other hymns from other dimensions got fused inside of his head. I feel like maybe that had an effect on how he viewed the situation, and he wasn't able to see things clearly, and he just decided to place blame on Invincible. I mean, in a way, if he never came in there, that shit would have never happened. So he could still just blame him just based off that. But judging by his actions before that, you know, when he was trying to get the Mauler twins to actually stop beating the shit out of Invincible, he literally was trying to stop them from killing him, and he took the helmet off his head, and then that's what caused him to become Angstrom Levi, because the experiment wasn't finished, it exploded, and then it caused the accident that made him who we see today. And that's just a quick little refresher, because the main thing that he wanted to do, similar to season 1, how Robot employed the Mauler twins to help him create a human body and re-explode. What they're gonna do in season 2 is similar to that. They're gonna get employed by Angstrom Levi. You know, Angstrom Levi is gonna sort them out. He's gonna find them, actually free them from prison, and he's gonna ask them, hey man, it's funny, man. It's like it's gonna echo what season 1 did, but he freed them from prison. He's like, hey man, I need y'all help with an experiment. And the help that he receives from them is he's trying to gather all of his other dimensional selves, put them all in a machine, get their knowledge that they know from the other dimensions, and put it all in one head, because he wants to know about the places that he's going to jump to. He wants to be able to know like pretty much all the information of all the different universes and shit like that, or at least base level, because he doesn't want to just go into a universe blind and walks through a portal into a world that doesn't have any oxygen, or a world that's inhabited by monsters or something. You know what I'm saying? He just don't want to just walk through a portal and not know what's on the other side. And that's very interesting. You know, that's a definitely that's an interesting plot and a goal to have for yourself. But I think that he didn't really, you know, plan all that shit out. Definitely didn't plan on Invincible being there. Things went wrong, and then we have Angstrom Levi, and that's who he is. So I feel like season 2, 8 episodes, if they have 8 episodes. There's reports there's going to be way more than 8 episodes this time, but that's not confirmed. But however they do it, with hour-long episodes and season 2, you have plenty of extra time to flesh out Angstrom Levi, make him a fully realized character. Phil Lamar for his voice, please. You know what I'm saying? You can do a lot with that character, and I feel like season 2 should focus more on him being the primary villain, while also, you know, adding in a couple other characters in the mix. And also following up on what's going on with Omni-Man. Maybe season 2 will end with Mark making it to Thraxia and actually meeting up with his father. That would be an epic way to end off season 2. Like, give us a little time away from Nolan and then end it with that cliffhanger. That would be awesome. But I don't really know how they're going to pace things out. It really surprised me, like I said, how they paced things out with season 1. I still liked it, but they switched around a lot of events that really happened after Omni-Man left. Because you see in the comic book, Omni-Man revealed himself to be evil a lot quicker than that. And him and his son fought same way like in the show, but a lot of those episodes, like when he went to Mars, or when he had helped Titan try to fight Machine Head and got his ass beat by Battle Beast, like all that stuff, that happened after he fought Omni-Man in the comic book when he left. But they switched it around in the show, and I guess they wanted to necessarily like make things that seemed like they would make more sense to happen before Omni-Man leave, and switch it in this show so that they can say like this is the final product. A lot of times guys that make comic books, they might go back and rethink how they want to plot things out, or they might be like, you know what, if I could have redid it, I probably would have did it this way. So even though it was all comic book accurate, I feel like that Robert Kirkman probably just wanted to switch the order of things around because he thought maybe it would make more sense. I don't really have a big problem with it because I still like seeing all the things I was you know, expecting to see. And I think it kind of makes more sense how it switched around like that, because it would have been kind of confusing to have Omni-Man turn evil so early. I like how they kind of turned it into like a little murder mystery thing. It was cool. I like how they did that. I love how they really improved on Damien Darkblood as well. Hope we get to see more of him in season 2. But yeah, man, just as far as like what I feel like season 2 should focus on, that's what I think it should be. Just give us more of what we love. Really focus on Angstrom Levi being like the primary villain. If you want to put some Conquest original animated material in there, like a couple of scenes here and there to further flesh out his character and build him up for what we ultimately need to see, you know, from him, you know, what everybody's waiting for, I think that actually should happen in season 3. Don't blow your load too quick. Don't do that in season 2. Also, we need to get a lot more Alan the Alien in season 2. In my opinion, I think they could actually start off season 2 with Alan the Alien. You know what I'm saying? Showing him leaving that conversation that him and Invincible was having on the moon. You know, just show him going back to the Coalition of Planets headquarters, talking to I can't think of his name right now. Thetis, talking to Thetis, the leader of the Coalition of Planets, the OG Viltrumite who actually defected. You know, we can see his home life, his girlfriend, his world. We can follow up on Alan the Alien and get to learn a lot more about him. That would be very interesting, and then we could just lead into whatever else they want to follow up after that. But yeah, that's just me, my opinion. I feel like that's how they should probably do season 2. Let me know what you think about how they should do it, or what who you think they should focus on as a main villain. Did you agree with this, disagree? Please subscribe, like this video if you fuck with it. Let YouTube know that you know what I'm saying, you fuck with me and my videos, so that you can be recommended to more of my stuff. If you would like to join the Facebook group Viltrumites Take Flight, send me a request, man. I'll be sure to get back to you. And also, if you would like to join the Discord, I'll have the link in the description down below. And that's Invincible Disciples. You can click that, join that as well. Hope you're having a good day, night, wherever you are. And until next time, guys, peace.